Hey everybody, welcome back to the Want To Project. Today we're diving into something every parent, teacher, manager, and leader has experienced: people testing your boundaries. Kids do it, teenagers do it, employees do it, teams do it, and yes, adults do it just as much as children. They just get more subtle. But here's the twist. Boundary testing isn't defiance, it's human development. Great leaders know exactly how to respond. Let's walk through this from childhood all the way to leadership. From the moment a child can crawl, they start testing limits. Not because they're trying to be bad, not because they're trying to make you mad, because they're trying to understand. Where is safety? Where is authority? How consistent are you? Happens if I push this boundary. Kids test limits to map the world. They're learning cause and effect, emotional reactions, and the stability of the people caring for them. Boundary testing is curiosity wrapped in behavior. As kids grow into teenagers, the testing shifts. Now, it's not just parents, it's teachers, coaches, rules, expectations. Teenagers are learning autonomy, influence, negotiation, social consequences. They're figuring out how far they can go before the system pushes back. This is the beginning of understanding culture, the unwritten rules of a group. Boundary testing doesn't disappear in adulthood. It just becomes quieter, more strategic, more socially acceptable. In workplaces, people test deadlines, tone, tolerance, consistency, emotional stability, leadership presence. Employees watch how leaders respond under pressure. They observe whether consequences are consistent. They check whether open door really means open door. They're not trying to be difficult. They're trying to understand the emotional landscape of the leader. By the time someone becomes a leader, the testing doesn't stop. It increases. Why? Because people need to know. Are you consistent? Are you predictable? Are you emotionally safe? Are you someone I can trust? Are your boundaries real or flexible? This is where emotional intelligence becomes the difference between chaos and trust. Self-awareness. Leaders know their triggers. They don't let irritation become policy. Self-regulation. They respond instead of react. Consistency becomes psychological safety. Social awareness. They read the intent behind the behavior. They know the difference between confusion, overwhelm, autonomy-seeking, and defiance. Relationship management. They use boundary testing moments to strengthen connection, not punish. This is where want to leadership begins. In traditional leadership, boundaries feel like fences. In want to leadership, boundaries feel like clarity, safety, shared purpose. People stop testing boundaries when they trust them. They shift from have to want to. Here's the honest truth. Yes, sometimes a leader must meet someone's testing energy with stronger energy. Not anger, not yelling, not emotional volatility, but controlled intensity. Why? Because humans sometimes need a pattern interrupt, a moment that stops the emotional momentum and resets the nervous system. A leader may need to use a firmer tone, increase volume slightly, sharpen cadence, step forward with presence, just long enough to say, "We're stopping right here," then immediately return to calm. This is not dominance. This is regulation leadership. It's the same thing a parent does when a child is about to run into the street. Urgency, not anger. People don't lose respect when a leader raises their voice. They lose respect when a leader loses control. Controlled intensity builds trust. Emotional explosions destroy it. Boundary testing is not a threat. It's a diagnostic tool. It reveals the emotional health of the leader, the clarity of the culture, the consistency of expectations, the stability of the environment. Great leaders don't fear boundary testing. They expect it. They prepare for it. And they use it to build trust, clarity, and alignment. That's Want to leadership. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a leader who needs it. And remember, people don't follow leaders because they have to. They follow leaders because they want to. Welcome to the Want to Project.
Great. Jim Rutherford, and this is the Want to Project.